The Read What You Own challenge is upon us, and I am here for it. Find out to see which 2 books I am kicking this challenge off with. Yay, you made it! I've been waiting for you. Hi, my name is Floss. This is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. Thank you for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. Okay, so with the draw of the hat, and it was not a Trek hat, I pulled 100 books out of that hat, and I wasn't happy for it. But I gave myself some time to reflect, and you know what? I am totally down with it. Totally willing to take this on. I feel like, challenge accepted. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of a side note there. So in my agenda, there's some already sporadic, what do we say? I want to say a mantra or just a little quote, maybe to get your mind thinking in a different direction. The quote doesn't necessarily have to pertain to the way you're thinking, because it's just the roll of the dice. You land on that month and it happens to say whatever it says. Well, when I turned to November, I had already accepted my fate with this challenge, or somewhat come to terms with it. When I opened to November, the quote for that month was, "Prove them wrong." So this one is going to be dedicated to anyone out there who thinks that I can't do it. I have to say that I have had quite a number of people that are behind me and supporting me, and they're not envious of me, but they are definitely on my side with their encouragement, and I appreciate that so much, because Kathy, thank you so much. Kathy said she's going to read 75 books, and I can't appreciate that enough, because I know I'm going to struggle in May. I know I'm going to struggle in July. I'm not going to have these books read by then. But to know that she's doing this with me, that she has chosen such a hefty amount of books, I know I can get through it. Okay, so these are the 2 books that I have chosen. And here's another side note. Sometimes in the book world, the question is asked, what do you use as a bookmark? And I'm about to show you my random bookmarks, because I have begun both of these. All right. In this book, I chose, because it was near me, a butcher knife. It's a Barnes & Noble Halloween themed one, but I didn't get to use it during the season. And in this book, oh, silly me, I have a midliner double-ended, double point, bold, zebra marker. That just goes right in there. Oh, it does the trick. Okay, so let's get into these books. The first book that I chose was Misery by Stephen King. I've never seen the movie. I can honestly say I'm never going to. I'm not that type of person that can cope well with screams and horrific things being done to people. I cannot even handle a baby crying in a movie. I just want to pick that baby up and show it some love. But I get out of the room if I hear that. So I probably will never watch this. I haven't gotten to that really horrific part that I'm told you can actually feel the horror. It's like, is it really, you could feel the pain? It's just dripping with it. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that point. But I'm not going to lie, I am extremely curious as to what it's going to reveal, and I have a feeling I'm never going to be the same. So I don't know why. Well, I don't know why I'm, anxious to go there. But anyways, I changed the direction of my knife. It seems to fit better. I don't know why. That thought never occurred to me. But anyways, yeah, do I like this book? Yeah, I am. I am actually liking this book. The way that it's unfolding, the characters. Annie Wilkes, I do not like her one little bit. And Paul, I don't know. I don't know what to make of him yet. Is he too compliant? Is he, I don't know. I have to give him more time, his character more time to develop. But yeah, I am definitely enjoying this one. So, the next one that I chose, because it's all about balance for me. I like to be a varied reader, and so I don't want all of my books to be the same theme. You know, I like to come out of the darkness and into the light. So I chose Capote's Women. This is by Lawrence Leamer, and this book is about all of the super elite women in New York City back in the day, where women smoked their cigarettes with those elongated, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. They wore the pearls, the white gloves, the pantyhose, maybe perhaps the hat with the lace, the box hats with the lace. So Truman had his relationships with men, but they could only go so far, as he was fascinated by the grandiose of these women and how they carried themselves and the lives that they led, and it was just like a natural attraction for him. So I'm told that in this book he's going to befriend a decent sized group of women, and I guess it's going to be a little clique. I don't know if it's like cliquey, but I'm going to get to learn all about these girls and their ways and just what Truman saw in these girls. Now, it's not a secret. It says right here that Truman is going to befriend them, and they're going to have like a wonderful relationship, and then he's going to betray them. That's what's going to keep me hooked, because nobody wants that done to them. So I'm thinking that he's actually going to, you know, genuinely befriend them and enjoy their friendship and revel in it. And in the midst of the two books that he had just put out, In Cold Blood and Breakfast at Tiffany's, he had suffered writer's block. So I think that he's going to try and dish some dirt on his friends, and I don't think they're going to be happy with it. I could be wrong, but I think that's the direction that the book is going to go in. So I am, how many pages into this one? 22 pages into this one. So within this challenge, I just have to say that I don't have any pressure on myself. If it takes me 1 year to read these books, if it takes me 2 years to read these books, that is fine with me. And I am perfectly okay with not buying any books, because I truly and honestly do want to read the books that I own. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to shop my shelves, and I'm going to have a ball doing that whilst saving some dough. Whatever you are going to do today, I hope you have a ball. Know that I love you. Don't let those bad days win. And when you dream, make sure you're dreaming big.